Welcome to Chanu's Dream TV, where magical myths and legendary heroes come alive to spark young imaginations and brave hearts. Let me tell you an amazing story about one of the bravest heroes in Greek mythology, Perseus and his incredible battle with Medusa. Get ready, because this tale is full of adventure, courage, and some pretty cool life lessons. Long ago in ancient Greece, there lived a young hero named Perseus. Now, Perseus wasn't just any ordinary guy. He was given an incredibly dangerous mission, to bring back the head of Medusa, and trust me, this wasn't your typical fetch quest. You see, Medusa was probably the scariest monster you could imagine. Picture this, instead of hair, she had dozens of live, hissing snakes growing from her head. But that wasn't even the worst part. If you looked directly into her eyes, even for a split second, you'd instantly turn into a stone statue. Forever. Pretty terrifying, right? Now, most people would have run away screaming from this mission, but not Perseus. He knew that sometimes you have to face your fears to do what's right. But being brave doesn't mean being reckless. Perseus was smart enough to know he needed a plan. This is where the story gets really interesting. The gods, seeing Perseus's courage, decided to help him out. They gave him two amazing gifts, a super sharp sword and a special shield that was so polished it worked just like a mirror. Can you guess why these were perfect tools for fighting Medusa? Here's the clever part. Perseus figured out that he could use the mirror-like shield to see Medusa's reflection without looking at her directly. This way, he wouldn't turn to stone. It's like playing a video game using only the reflection in a window. Pretty tricky, but super smart. When Perseus finally entered Medusa's lair, his heart was probably beating super fast. The place was filled with stone statues, former victims who weren't as careful. Using his shield as a mirror, Perseus carefully made his way through the darkness. When he finally found Medusa, he kept his eyes on her reflection in his shield, and, with one powerful swing of his sword, mission accomplished. By defeating Medusa, Perseus not only completed his quest, but also saved countless future victims from being turned to stone. His story teaches us something really important. When facing big challenges in life, we need both courage and smarts. Being brave is great, but combining that bravery with clever thinking, that's when you become truly unstoppable. You know what's cool about this story? It reminds us that we all face our own Medusas in life. Things that seem scary or impossible at first. But just like Perseus, if we're brave enough to face our fears and smart enough to think our way through problems, we can overcome just about anything. And there you have it, the amazing story of Perseus and Medusa. A tale that's been inspiring people to be both brave and clever for thousands of years. Pretty awesome, right? Like Perseus, sometimes the greatest victories come from courage, cleverness, and a little bit of faith. Subscribe to Chanu's Dream TV for more heroic adventures and timeless tales from around the world. There's always another legend waiting to be discovered with you.